Hi guys, welcome to Sim Raid YT. Today we're in the Raid Shadow Legends in the dungeon maps, and we'll be in the Minotaur's Labyrinth. Now about the Minotaur's Labyrinth, it's where you get scrolls, and the scrolls are used on your champions. But first we'll just talk about the Minotaur. He has a Tremor Stomp, attacks all enemies, deals double damage to enemies with hex debuffs, damage is based on attack. He has Swift Doom skill, attacks all enemies, places a hex debuff for 5 turns on a random target. This debuff cannot be resisted, so it means whatever happens you can't stop when he uses it against your champions. Damage is based on your attack. And Raging Bull starts the battle with Rage buff for 3 turns. While active, the Rage buff increases the damage that the Minotaur deals by 400%, so the faster you can kill him, the better. Once the Rage buff expires, the Minotaur will become dazed and will receive a dazed debuff for 1 turn. While active, the dazed debuff increases the damage the Minotaur receives by 200%. Once the dazed debuff expires, the Minotaur will once again receive a Rage buff for 3 turns, starting the cycle over. These buffs and debuffs cannot be blocked or removed by skills that remove debuffs. His Almighty Immune passive, immune to stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, block active skills, block passive skills, fear, true fear, petrification, debuffs. Also immune to HP exchange effects, HP balancing effects, and cooldown increasing effects. How it works. Minotaur looks impressive but is actually very straightforward. He puts out a hex debuff that exploits to heavily damage your champions. The hex can't be resisted, but damage is just damage. Enough defense, buffs or healing will take care of it. The Minotaur also has a key weakness. Every 3 turns he takes a triple damage from all attacks. If you're struggling to defeat him, try waiting till his defenses are down to lay on the damage. However, most high level teams can beat him regardless of this state. He also has a pair of hard hitting minions, but these aren't very tough. The AoE champions you bring to deal with the waves leading up to the Minotaur should be able to deal with these minions as well, without you having to shift your focus off the Minotaur. The trick of this dungeon is your team will change often. Scrolls are earned once per champion basis, so you'll eventually want to swap out one of the champions in your Minotaur team for someone new. Effectively, you need to be able to defeat Minotaur with just 4 champions, since you never know if your 5th is going to be someone useful. So what I mean by here about these scrolls is different levels you get different levels of scrolls. So we'll go here and look into my champions and I'll show you what I mean by that. I have some champions here which I'm working on at present time, increasing their levels. Here we go, we have Ursula. So in her masteries, as you can see, I have 100 of the small minimum scroll, 247 of the medium scrolls. So then we would choose here a skill out of all the different things here. And these skills all depend on which champion you're using and what you're going to use the champion for. So I plan on using Ursula's defense, so I would give her additional defense. So we would go click, and there we have it. She would now has some defense on her, and I will set up her as a support as well when the time comes. But now we'll go back to the fight of the Minotaur, and we'll just show you what we do to progress. Back into the dungeons and back into the Minotaur. Okay. Minotaur's Labyrinth stage 15. Now this is where we can receive the most scrolls as a reward each time, and it'll cost us 14 energy. And we'll get straight underway. Won't take long to go through these with the champions we're using. 4 champions are already maxed out on their scrolls, so we know all scrolls are going to go to Ursula, which is what our focus is on. And as she levels up as well during these levels, she gets a bit more damage in her attack as well, and you can see what her skills are. If any champion dies, she can bring them back to life. That's the benefit of her. She has one of those as her skills. Takes us a bit longer on the stage 15 to kill the boss, but that's fine. So we had the couple nukers in the team so they can do the hard hitting damage. Removes it, and we receive 7,420 silver and 14 advanced scrolls. But we're at the stage now where we're only going to receive advanced scrolls, and once we max that out, then we'll just receive an all divine scrolls only as our reward. So you see, we just continue, we do stage 15 over and over now until we've got all the scrolls required for our champion, which we needed. Okay guys, thank you, and we'll see you on the next video. Enjoy your day.